Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, where we bring you the most in-depth, real-world motorcycle reviews from around the globe. Today, we are looking at a machine that carries the prestige of a world-class adventure lineup but makes it accessible to riders of almost any experience level. It's the 2026 BMW G310 GSA. BMW's gateway to the GS family, a refreshed, refined, and ready to tackle both your weekday commute and weekend adventures. At first glance, the new G310 GS stands out with its unmistakable GS silhouette. BMW hasn't tried to reinvent the visual identity here, but the 2026 model gets a subtle evolution in its design language. From the front, the big-style fender is still present, extending confidently forward, giving it that adventure-ready stance. The LED headlight has been updated with BMW's latest light signature, more angular and aggressive, offering better illumination while reinforcing that GS family look. The indicators are now slimmer LED units, and the windscreen has been slightly reworked for better aerodynamics and reduced buffeting at highway speeds. It's adjustable without tools, so you can tweak it between city riding and open road touring. From the side, the G310 GS looks muscular but still approachable. The fuel tank shrouds are more sculpted now, creating sharper lines that blend seamlessly into the seat and tail section. The proportions are carefully balanced, tall enough to look like a serious adverb bike, but not so high that shorter riders feel intimidated. BMW has clearly thought about ergonomics. The wide handlebars, slightly rear-set foot pegs, and upright seating position are designed for comfort over long distances. You also get hand guards as standard now, which is a nice touch for weather protection and off-road debris. The color schemes for 2026 are striking: a BMW's triple black, a new rally-inspired white with blue and red accents, and a bold desert yellow variant that really pops against natural landscapes. As you move to the rear, the compact tail design adds to the adventure-ready vibe. The LED tail lamp has a crisp, modern light signature, and the license plate holder is mounted just far enough back to keep road spray in check without looking awkward. There's a sturdy luggage rack integrated into the tail, ready to take panniers or a top box, and the grab rails are solid enough to double as tie-down points. The high-mounted exhaust, finished in brushed metal, gives the bike a sporty side profile while keeping it out of harm's way when riding through rougher terrain. The 19-inch front and 17-inch rear cast alloy wheels are wrapped in dual-purpose tires, giving you a mix of road grip and light off-road traction. Powering the 2026 G310 GS is BMW's proven 313cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine. While the displacement hasn't changed, the engine has been refined for smoother delivery, better low-end response, and improved efficiency. It produces around 34 horsepower and 28 Nm of torque, which, paired with the bike's lighter-weight frame, makes it sprightly in the city and capable enough for highway cruising. BMW has worked on reducing vibration through better engine mounts and an updated counterbalancer system, so the ride feels smoother at higher RPMs. The slipper clutch, first introduced in earlier updates, is still here, making downshift smoother and reducing wheel hop under hard braking. The 6-speed gearbox is precise and light, encouraging new riders while still satisfying experienced ones. In real-world performance, the G310 GS shines in versatility. In urban settings, the bike's tall stance offers great visibility, letting you see over most cars and anticipate traffic movements. The steering is light, and the turning radius is small enough to make U-turns and narrow alleyways easy to navigate. On highways, it'll happily cruise at 100 to 110 km/h without feeling strained, and overtaking at those speeds is manageable with a downshift. For weekend adventures, the suspension setup has 41 mm upside-down fork at the front and a preload adjustable monoshock at the rear offers a balance between comfort and control. On gravel roads and light trails, it handles small rocks, bumps, and ruts without unsettling the rider. It's not a hardcore enduro machine, but it's a capable light adventure bike that can surprise you off the tarmac. Braking is handled by a single 300 mm front disc with a radial mount caliper and a 240 mm rear disc, both backed by dual-channel ABS. For 2026, BMW has added the option to disable rear ABS for off-road riding, giving more control on loose surfaces. The braking feel is progressive, with enough bite to inspire confidence without being too aggressive for beginners. The suspension travel 180mm at the front and 180mm at the rear offers enough cushion for mixed terrain while still feeling planted on asphalt. Comfort is an area where BMW hasn't cut corners. The seat is available in multiple height options, a standard at 835mm, a lower 820mm version, and a higher rally-style seat at 850mm. This makes the bike approachable for a wide range of riders. The seat padding is firm but supportive, great for rides of 2 to 3 hours without fatigue. Combined with the wide bars and neutral peg position, the ergonomics work well for both short hops and long hauls. The mirrors are positioned high and wide, giving a clear view behind, and they stay stable even at higher speeds. The instrument cluster remains a fully digital LCD unit, clear and easy to read in daylight and at night. It displays speed, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, average fuel consumption, and a clock. While there's no full-color TFT or Bluetooth connectivity here, the simplicity works in the bike's favor, keeping distractions to a minimum and focusing on the ride. For charging your devices, a USB-C port is now standard, located just below the handlebar. In terms of fuel efficiency, the G310 GS continues to be economical for its class. Expect around 30 to 33 km/L in mixed riding conditions, which, combined with an 11-liter fuel tank, gives you a realistic range of over 300 km before you need to refuel. That's plenty for city commuting and weekend trips without constant fuel stops. Pricing for the 2026 BMW G310 GS varies by market, but BMW has kept it competitive to appeal to a broad audience. In India, expect it around a superscript 13.6 to a superscript 13.8 lakh ex showroom depending on options. In Europe, prices hover near a negation 6,200, while in the US it's expected to start just under $6,000. Considering the brand prestige, build quality, and capability it offers, the G310 GS continues to deliver strong value in the entry-level adventure segment. The final takeaway: the 2026 BMW G310 GS isn't about brute power or extreme off-road dominance. It's about balance, a bike that's light enough for beginners, engaging enough for experienced riders, and versatile enough to handle everything from office commutes to backroad exploring. BMW has refined it just enough for 2026 to keep it fresh and competitive, while preserving the qualities that have made it one of the most approachable adventure bikes in the world. If you're someone who dreams of owning a GS but isn't ready or willing to handle the size, weight, and price of the big 1250 or 1300 models, the G310 GS is your entry ticket into that legendary family. It delivers the look, the comfort, and the GS spirit in a package that's both practical and fun to ride. Thanks for joining us here on Global Bike Buzz for this detailed look at the 2026 BMW G310 GS. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like